All right. Good morning, traders. Happy Sunday. You should be able to see my screen, hear my voice. You should be able to talk to me, talk to each other. Good morning, boss. Thank you. Good morning, Don. Loud and clear. Thank you, Kevin. Good morning, Greg. All right. Good morning, John. And good morning to you, James. Good morning, Jamie. Okay. We'll give it just about 30 more seconds and then we'll get cracking here. Okay. Good morning, John. Good to see you. Good morning, Tony. Officially, good morning, everyone. Welcome out to Sunday Market Insights, brought to you, of course, by Option Income Launchpad. My name is Scott. I will be your host. Oh, did you guys lose sound? Oh, sorry. I think I bumped it when I was moving over here to uh, start the disclaimers. As always, what we do is for education and illustrative purposes only. Nothing intended as a recommendation to buy or sell any security or financial product. We're not brokers or advisors, therefore don't give personalized investment advice. Decisions made should be done so at your own risk, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Okay, what are we going to do today? Market posture, of course, economic calendar, of course, sector searching. What sectors do we want to keep an eye on? Watch list maintenance. We've been doing pretty good, but we'll keep an eye on if anything else needs to bounce, create an opportunity list. And of course, moving on to the next section of our trading plan, section 5, working on routines. Okay, let's get into it. Uh, what was the error here? Let's get everything lined up. And we'll start here. Where are we coming from? 4.25, 4.25 for the group, 5 for the Oracle. Solidly bullish. Did anybody score theirs already? And if so, where did you end up? Higher? You don't have to give me the total number, but did you end up higher or lower? Higher or lower? Lower. Okay. Higher, one lower. Okay. There you go. There you go. Okay. Let's go through ours. Okay. Where is my oracle? Morning, Vladimir. Good to see you. Let's get to the long term. And let's get today. 1626. What are we seeing? Oh, give me a second here. There we go. Okay. Hmm. Oh, what's going on with my charts today? Give me just a second here. Your team is in agreement on all scores this week. Okay, Don, good to hear. Give me a second, everyone. Well, I'm not sure the delay, but let me see what's going on with my Thinkorswim here. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Just a little sluggish. Morning stress. Morning, Stephen D. Good to see you. Okay. This is an easy one. Not that we need to necessarily run it, but mine hasn't changed. It's got to get up near this blue line in order to get to the next score. It's got to drop below the red line's angle, but we seem to be pretty rooted inside of that. So that's where I am. But we're going to do it to stay consistent. So let's get this in place. I'm definitely a 1.25 on that one. We'll see if the Oracle stays at its current score. That's a hold. Kind of figured it would. Okay, that was nice and easy. Let's move on to short term. Uh, well, I don't know what that date was that I wrote there. Today, 08, 16, 26. Nope, that's the long term. Let's grab the short term. Your short term write up. Hmm. And you're a 0.25, you say. All right. Let's see. I hear you about the angle. Well, I don't know now. I mean, honestly, let's draw some straight lines in here. Uh, Sorry, I don't know what my pen shape. I mean, I definitely feel like we're getting at least something bullish here. The question is, to what extent? Um, where am I? I'm at a 1.25, right? 1.25. I'm at a one. I'm at a one. I feel like I'm okay with a one. I'm gonna leave mine where it is, and I'm gonna see what the Oracle does with its score. Okay, let's see. Okay, moving higher some. Yeah, yeah, that's how I'm seeing it. But let's get the Oracle involved. And let me see. Holding at a 2. Okay, sorry, there it is. I found out the problem with the audio, and it is that it is a slightly loose connection, and I got it figured out because I'm like, why is my audio not working? It's lit up. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, let's keep going. And also, good morning, Joey. Good to see you. Sorry about the delay on the audio, you guys. Let's keep going. So I'm gonna let it go. Look, it's the Oracle sees it. It's looking at the breakout we had and sustaining. I mean, it didn't move a bunch, but it also didn't change the score. So that's what we're looking at. Um, where were your notes? Oh, up above. Sorry, that went through. Question: is it wrong to evaluate on a weekly basis? Um, yeah, so the short-term score, we always have a little bit more leeway with it. Um, I always let it linger towards bullishness more than anything. That's why, when I can get a clear drawing in, I draw it. When I can't get a clear drawing in, I start to look to take and give points away. So I'm not going to just come in every week and be like, what is the exact measurement that I have? Um, which has been interesting to have the Oracle because the Oracle has held its bullish score much longer than we have. So, for me overall, what I'm going to be thinking is, if I were to just kind of come through here, I'm only missing this point and this point. And that's my line. That's a pretty good line. And then I come across here and I draw this, and I think that's definitely positive. It's just at what angle. So I don't know. Does that help, Stephen? Okay. Let's keep going and move to volume. Okay, so let's say we throw this one out. We've still got 2 sell days, 4 buy days, 0 holds. or zero ties. Not quite enough. Not quite enough to kick the score higher. I'm staying at a 0.25. If we get another new volume day this week, then I'll be able to raise it up even more so. But hey, volume at 0.25, pretty good. We'll leave it at that. And let me get the Oracle to weigh in. And we'll see what that puts us. Whoops, that's not what I meant. I don't need paint. I need the Oracle. Oh, 09, 16, 26. Nope. Oh, 08, 16, 26. Okay. Hold at 0.25. Perfect. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Let's go get to the major market and sector rotation. Switching to Webull. Is that a good company? I I don't have a ton of experience with them, Joey. Um, to be fair, I don't know what their tools and resources are. Um, did the Oracle score a negative 0.25 on volume? Nah, hold at 0.25. Um, they have a pretty intuitive platform, Joey. I just don't know what their analytical tools are. I'm always like, hey, what kind of options tools do those guys have? That's something that I find to be pretty important in what I'm doing. So, okay, let's see. Let's keep going. Major market analysis. Okay, let's see what we're going to get here from the major markets. Here is 200 days. So the NASDAQ caught back up. It was ahead back here, and then it dropped down below, and now it caught back up. So, it's better than nothing, but nothing really new and changing in our favor. Here's 133. 133, we have both the NASDAQ and the Russell up top with the NASDAQ or with the Dow lagging, and that's pretty in line with what we're doing. What we're looking for. Let's drop this to 66, and then we have a bit of a mixed bag. We still have NASDAQ lagging on the 66. We have the Dow and the Russell leading on the 66. Where were we on this thing? A zero. Yeah, I'm probably going to keep it there. I am probably going to keep it there. Let's drop it in. And we'll take it down to 22 days. What do we think is going on? Oh, it's pretty mixed bag there. Not much either way. Yeah, I think the Oracle's probably going to keep it the same. Let's see what happens. Oh, it increased. Um, yeah, this seems off. Increasing the score from the 66 day, despite having tech lag and the Dow leading along with Russell. You see that as an improvement? All right. Gotta test it this time. Didn't see the 22. There it is. I'm all the way on the 22, but I'm still seeing the Dow last. Okay, so the Oracle's gonna hold at 0.25. I'm gonna hold at 0. Well, we're unchanged so far, which is not at all surprising. Okay, let's see. The Oracle held. All right. Let's go now take a look at sectors. I'm thinking it's going to be more of the same, where we don't get much of anything. Let's see. Okay. What are we looking at here? Energy back at the top. but also technology moving into the leading position again. Industrials trying. Yeah, kind of a mixed bag overall on the 200. Okay. Whoops. There's one perspective. Let's go 133. So tech is trying to move back solidly into a leading position. We've got energy here. Industrials trying. Okay. Let's get to 66 days. And then let's get to 22. I'm going to go back. I'm going to just get this in and let the Oracle get to work, and we'll go back and look at ours. So at 133, we do have technology back into a leading position. That would be enough to get us to a quarter of a point. When we get to 66, healthcare is at the top, followed by financials, followed by tech, energy, industrials. Having trouble on Saturdays. Interesting, Stephen. I wouldn't think that would have that much impact, but apparently it is. What am I doing with this? Where was I? So I raised mine to a point 0.5 last week. Um, I think I might have been a little too early. I'm going to dial it back to a 0.25. I'm going to go back to a 0.25. I think I just got a little too soon. And let's see what the Oracle says. The Oracle is a 0.25. So it increased it to a 0.25. All right. Uh, so I've stayed the same. I dropped on one because I got there too soon. Let's go see what the VIX says to us. Kind of an interesting one. I figured we'd be pretty flat this week. Okay, and the Oracle was at a 1 on the VIX. Let's see if it changes. VIX got to a new low. I think it might. I'm gonna leave mine the same because I raised mine last time. That's a good looking VIX. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. And here we go. 08, 16, 26. Holding at one. All right. Wow, I would have thought that he would have raised it. There it is. That's the scores. 5.25 for the Oracle, with the only increase coming here. And I dropped with an increase or a decrease coming in the same place, which interestingly put us actually in the same place. The Oracle for major market was a 0.25, staying the same. I think actually now I got to go back and look. I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. Long term, short term. Oh yeah, it tried to raise it to a point 0.5, and I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, that's not going to work." Okay. Any final questions? Um, so the Oracle is at a 5.25, and I'm at a 4. I decreased a quarter. It increased a quarter. This is probably the widest gap we've had in a while. But overall, we're all still kind of hanging out bullishly. Um, Anybody higher than a 5.25? Anybody lower than a 4? Steven says, I don't see the market that strong. Okay, and that's fair. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's go get our watch list made. Let's get our watch. Let's look at a couple of things. We might end a little early. Let's talk about the calendar. Not much this week. Really pretty light overall. No major reports. Not much for earnings either. So the market's just sort of on its own, watching things move. Okay, and this week's trading plan is section 5. We are now in routines. What's the focus? Focus on your daily and your weekly routines first. Daily routines, break it down as your day allows. If you can do before market, during market, after market, great, do that. If you can't do any of those due to constraints, make sure you strengthen the ones that you can do. And then on the weekend, right? The weekend is all about preparation. It's all about how you're preparing to transition to trading for Monday. So one of the things that we do is we don't just posture the market, but we create our short list of opportunities. Right? I make sure that I'm up to speed on all the trades that I currently have to make sure they're ready to go. Okay. And let's go build our watch list for the week, and then we'll call it a day. Today's the 16th. I like AAL still. I'll put it on there, but I like obviously Delta better. Apple? No, not yet. Archer Daniels? No. AMAT is a yes for me. What am I looking for? I'm looking for ones that, pop back up. And then as long as it doesn't come all the way back down, we'll have something potentially ready for the next trend on this, right? So I'm going to put it on my list. Amazon, I'm still going to keep on my list. We'll see if the buyers start coming in. ASX, the trade is closed for me. I closed Friday just because of time constraints. However, I still like it. I still think it is showing prospects, so it's on my list. Bank of America, yes. BNS, Bank of Nova Scotia, still looks quite strong. Needs a pullback. Oops, City. I'm gonna hold off on City. I do like Cheesecake Factory on a pullback. I do like CrowdStrike as it's pulling back. Cisco is a no. CSX is still on the list, still in a trade. I'm a no on CTAS. Delta got bumped, but we'll see what happens. It's still holding support. I'm not going to lose faith in one day. I like Elf Cosmetics. I like GE. Gold is a maybe. GM still looks okay. Still holding up its trend. It tried and popped, but still holding support. Google. I'm still a maybe on Google. Goldman is no. HPQ. I like HPQ still. IWM. Johnson and Johnson, no. KMB, no. LRCX, yes, on a pullback. Lunar, maybe. I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on the list. Meta, or I mean MetLife. I think MetLife is setting up. Looks good in the financials area. Meta, no. Monster, no. Marvell, no. Morgan, no. Microsoft, maybe. Micron, eh. Ooh, look at Netflix. Needs to pull back, but it's starting to show some signs of gains. Nokia, same thing. I like it. Nvidia, no. Oracle, Oracle on the pullback. Some of these are starting to look better, and you might think I look crazy, but I promise you, if this thing pulls back and then stabilizes, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, no, I kind of see what you're looking for there, Scott. Palantir. Palantir's looking pretty good. I'm putting it on. Rocket Lab. I'll put Rocket Lab on. Space stocks are trying to get lined up again. Ross Stores, yeah. It's got earnings, so be careful, but it looks pretty good. RTX, maybe. Silver, SanDisk, SpaceX, TD Bank, no. Target on a pullback. It's got earnings coming up. Let's actually hold off on that. T. Rowe Price, no. Tesla, eh. Taiwan Semiconductor looks okay. Unilever, maybe. Viking got smashed. WDC, not quite there yet. Walmart, no. Okay, it's a mixed bag. I think we need to do some searching this week. I think we should go find some new candidates. Um, yeah, we're just sort of hanging right now. We're not really seeing momentum push, but yeah, I think we're okay. BNY, Bank of New York, Bank New York Mellon, I believe, actually. Let's see. Bank New York Mellon. Yeah, I like that. I'd put it on. I mean, that looks good. Trend is strong. It's a little bit overextended. Small pullback gets us right where we need to be. What do I think of BIP? Jamie says. Let's go take a look. BIP. Brookfield Infrastructure. Interesting. I mean, it started to make a move, and then it's kind of you can see 40 as a heavy resistance in its past. So on this one, it got through right in there. It got through that, but right now it seems to be stalling. I would definitely want to see it get through there. Um, yeah, of course, of course. Any others anyone wants to take a quick peek at before we call it a day? Okay. Well, I mean, look, we're holding up. Are we like in some kind of a gangbusters market? No, nobody, no one, none of us think that. We think that there's some pervasive bullishness. We're trying to get it sorted. We've got a few things we're trying to get worked out that hopefully get worked out. And then we'll see where it puts us. But the overall conditions are staying pretty okay for us. And we've got some things lining up for this week. So definitely going to be looking to get still risk on in this environment. Okay. Well, join me in about 22 hours ish as we transition our market posture to our trading posture first thing tomorrow morning, and we'll see what this week will bring us. Thanks everybody for coming out. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday, the rest of your weekend, and as always, happy trading.